Hey, hey, hey. How are you? So, I'm here. You're there. And it's day 50 for me in self-isolation. So I thought, what else? Do my video today on songs from the 50s. See what I did there? Very smart. Yeah, so this is video number 26 in the Building Your Book series. And there are 16 songs that we're going to talk about today. So here we go. And do you like my, yeah, I tried to do a good job with my looking all 50s today. All right, 16 songs. Here we go. First of all, though, I want to tell you, if you are auditioning for a 50s show, take in a 50s song, please. Like, that is basic. That is so basic, right? That you'll look smart, okay? You'll gain, like, points right off the bat for the song that you chose because they'll know, you know that it's a 50s show, okay? Sometimes people come in and I'm like, what? I don't even know what they're singing, okay? And it has no relevance to the show that they are auditioning for, and more specifically for the role that I would be looking at them for. Doesn't make any sense. So think before you choose your music, okay? So here we go. Of course, number one from Grease, There Are Worse Things I Could Do. You've got to be a good actor, ladies, to get away with this, because musically it doesn't really go anywhere. But if you can really sell this song, you know, I think you can do well with it. The other song that people compare to that one is Hopelessly Devoted to You. But I got news for you. It's not from the show. It was written for Olivia Newton-John for the film Grease. Okay, so don't take it in because it's not a Broadway. It's not a Broadway song. Okay, number two from Grease, Those Magic Changes, traditionally done by a guy. But you know my philosophy. Whoever identifies in male, female, otherwise, that's your decision what you want to work on, okay? So, yeah, Those Magic Changes, it's great. That's just a great song for guys to take in for a 50s show, okay? All right, All Shook Up is a show that is a jukebox musical. And if you don't know what a jukebox musical is, Google it, please, so that you know the definition. Guys, when you are in conversation with other people from the world of musical theater, you want to be able to keep up in conversation. So make sure that you know terminology. And if you read something in an article or you listen in an interview, you know, with Seth Rudetsky or, you know, anybody that you're listening to on Broadway.com or Playbill.com, and you have no idea what they're talking about, don't just shrug it off. Google it, okay? All right. So All Shook Up. Don't Be Cruel. That's an Elvis song because All Shook Up is 50s things, Elvis. And then the ballad from All Shook Up that I really like is Fools Fall in Love. And that can be done by a girl or guy or anybody who identifies in any way. The other one, no, those are the two that I'm listing from All Shook Up. Okay, so check that show out. Next, this is a wonderful off-Broadway show. I think it was like 2008 or something like that, mid to 2000, called The Marvelous Wonderettes. It's a great show to do if you don't have a big budget. So if you're producer, director, teacher, you're looking for something like that. Yeah, it's for girls. Okay. And yeah, terrific. So, this is a jukebox musical as well. It has a lot of things from different songs from different popular composers. Okay. So first one, It's My Party. It's just really up and fun. Okay. Second from that. So this is number 6. Lollipop. Y'all know that. Okay. And teachers, that's great for young kids to sing too. All right. It's great for young girls, you know, put that in their book. It's fun. Next, Stupid Cupid. Love it. It's fun. And the last one that I'm listing from Marvelous Wonderettes is called Secret Love. And that's really easy. So I would say that that should be beginner voices that are taking that in. It's a beautiful song, but ladies, if you're advanced or intermediate even, don't waste your audition on a song that's really easy like that. That is like more of a beginner song for beginning singers. Okay? All right, good. Moving right along, from Bye Bye Birdie. Bye Bye Birdie is set in the 1950s. And remember, guys, when we talk about shows from the 50s, this is shows set in the 1950s, not necessarily that were written in the 1950s, because there are songs that were written in the 1950s that are set in the 1920s. So, excuse me. So don't get that mixed up, okay? Make sure that you're talking about shows that were set in the 1950s, all right? So Bye Bye Birdie, set in the 1950s. One Boy, quintessential 1950s girls song, okay? All these chord progressions are the same, you know? It sounds great. And then for guys, it's really fun. One Last Kiss. This is a lot of fun. And it's very similar to, those Magic Changes from Grease. So I would say that those songs are kind of interchangeable, to take into an audition, okay? Or to put into a review or, you know, some kind of thematic cabaret or, you know, something like that. All right, moving along. The Jukebox Musical $1 Million Quartet. Hound Dog, which is, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Right, that's Elvis. I got news for you. Lean in. Don't do that song unless you can pull it off, okay? Because you're going to look like Mike Pence, right? Trying to sing something hip. If you can't, you know, if you can't pull off Elvis or something Elvis-like, don't take in Hound Dog. Remember, because you don't want to take in things that are going to put a magnifying glass on things that you can't do, right? I don't know, where am I looking today? Like my eyes are all over. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you want to put a magnifying glass on what you can do, right? So you don't want to be the guy that brought in Hound Dog and everybody's, you know, at Applebee's having lunch and going, that kid that brought in Hound Dog. Don't be that kid, okay? Or person or man or whomever is listening, all right? To build your book. All right. Number 12. This is from Memphis. If you don't know Memphis, if you don't know the show Memphis, do yourself a favor. This show is magnificent. Okay, I'm going to tell you the opening number to Memphis is one of the best opening numbers I have ever seen. It's like 10 minutes long and it's remarkable. My son Corey's mentor, Arturo, he was the stage manager on Memphis. And so I think Memphis was filmed from the live performance in the theater. And it was so it's somewhere, it exists somewhere, I don't know. And I know that Corey was in the audience for that filming, and I also know that he was backstage at some point with Arturo during a production in Memphis, but I did have the opportunity to see it. It's just absolutely remarkable, really, just wonderful things. It's a great story. Look it up. For women that are of color, there are some beautiful songs for you in this show, and I'm going to tell you right now, girls that are not of color, you cannot sing a song called Colored Woman. Okay? You just can't. That's just the way it is. All right? So, Kara has spoken. All right. So from Memphis, Someday, beautiful song. And Love Will Stand When All Else Fails. Yeah. That's a great, it's a great ensemble piece too. That's a great ensemble piece. So, okay, moving along. The last three songs that we're going to talk about today, numbers 14, 15, and 16, are from a musical called Cry Baby. Now, Cry Baby is very much like Hairspray. It's kind of almost referred to as like the little sister musical to Hairspray because it's set in Baltimore as well. And it's about a girl. The character's name is Allison, and she falls in love with a guy from a different class. Okay, so she goes to like a boarding school and her family's really rich. And so, you know, the phrase, the other side of the tracks, she's going to the other side of the tracks, kind of slumming it. And she falls in love with this guy who is the leader of a gang. And his nickname is Crybaby. So that's where they get the title. But yeah, terrific. So there are a couple of songs for male, traditionally done by males. Do that again. Tons of words, guys, like blah, 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 like blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So you're really using a lot of diction, and it's a really, really high energy song. Okay. So have a listen to that if you're looking to put something in your book, guys. All right. There's another song that the male lead sings, Nobody Gets Me, which is fantastic. So have a listen to that as well. But I got to end with my favorite on this list. Okay. Ladies, do yourself a favor and look at this song. It's not done very often. Like, you know, I'm not going to expect a million girls to come in with this song, you know. So when it's done, it's something nice and it's a surprise. It's called Screw Loose from Crybaby. You have got to be willing to look like an idiot when you sing this song. You know that it's going to get the laughs because it's supposed to. And if it's not getting laughs, then you're not doing it right, okay? Because that's what it's meant to. It's funny. The character is hysterical. And yeah, just enjoy that. So if you don't do anything else today, ladies, with this list, listen to Screw Loose, okay? And I have a copy of it. And so if you would like a copy of it, you know, just give me a little ringy dingy, send up some smoke signals, Facebook message me, whatever, and I'd be happy to lend you a copy, or not lend you a copy, give you a copy of that. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this again was video 26 of the Building Your Book series. Pretty quick video today, 16 songs. And again, know the shows that you're auditioning for, please, and do your research ahead of time so that you know what's going to be appropriate to take it that in for that kind of an audition. But these are just fun, you know, to get together and do, like, if you're going to do a project, or right now, if you're going to do a virtual concert or something like that with a 50s theme, you know, you can get a bunch of friends together and just, you know, do some of these songs, all right, for fun. So I highly recommend having at least one ballad and one up-tempo from the 50s. Shows set in the 50s, remember, not created in the 50s, because that could be very different. Yeah, I highly recommend having that in your book. And we have a lot of downtime right now. High schoolers, I know you're finishing up the year, and I know that you're starting to get stressed about finals. But maybe perhaps when you have some downtime, you can look at that. College students, I know that many of you are working, but you know, have a lot of downtime, and a lot of people are telling me they're really bored. So this is a perfect time to do it, okay? I hope that you are all really well. I hope that you stay safe and healthy, and continue to build each other up, guys, okay? When somebody posts a recording of something, even if it doesn't sound fantastic, you know, I mean, the quality isn't fantastic, and you know, build people up and be like, yeah, you know, because it's hard to get a really good quality sounding video right now. But, you know, people are doing the best they can, and people really need to be singing and need to be posting things. So continue to build each other up. And yeah, I will see you next time. on the Building Your Book series, or maybe Addie Mae will do a video soon too. Okay, take care, everybody. See you soon.